The 24th Annual Surf Cup from the San Diego Polo Grounds. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg Porter for George Landman Video Sports Productions, and this is the girls under 14 featuring the Bay Oaks Bombers and the Surf White. Let's get the lineup for the Bay Oaks Bombers. The keeper will be Kay Williams. Number 2 is Caitlin Bresnahan. She's at mid or defender. Number 4 is Madison Ornstill at a midfield position. Let's get number 3, Tiffany Chin at midfield. Number 5 is Eva Hicks at mid or forward. Number 6 is Andy Romanoff at defender. Number 7 is Annie Bellinger, mid or defender. Number 9 is Taylor Lee at midfield. 14 is Leah Rivers-Bird at mid or forward. 15 is Michaela Freeman at mid or forward. Number 17 is Rachel Armstrong at mid or forward. Number 18 is Sydney Choi at defender. Number 19 is Amy Cano at midfielder forward. Number 21 is Jacqueline Ong at midfield. Number 32 is Abigail Mulvihill at defender. And number 35 is Emily Pankey at defender. Now let's get the lineup for the Surf White. The Surf White, their keeper is Stephanie Kranz. Number 1 is Alyssa Sanchez. Number 2 is Alexa Golden. Number 3 is Anna Bueller. Number 5 is Mimi Lopez. Number 6 is Kristen Whipple. Number 7 is Devin De La Rosa. Number 8 is Kayla Rehom. Number 9 is Caitlin Allen. Number 10 is Laura Mafucci. Number 11 is Christina Wavamba. Number 12 is Courtney Ryan. Number 13 is Jasmine Edwards. Number 14 is Lindsay Holman Kelly. Number 15 is Haley Kakadelis. Number 16 is Stevie Griglak. Number 17 is Stephanie Keelan. And number 18 is Danielle Leva. Okay, we are underway. And we are going to have a goal kick. Goal kick for the Bay Oaks Bombers. No score in a soccer match. This is Surf White on the wide side now. And the defenders for the Bombers push it back up the field on a long ball. Tracking it down. And it back. The Surf White to the keeper, now back out to the wide to Jasmine Edwards. Edwards and her teammates pushing it back up the field. And on the advance, it's taken away at the midfield area where the keeper, Stephanie Kranz, and Kranz coming back to make the play, and it's taken away, and it will be a throw-in as a nice play by Caitlin Bresnahan. Getting that ball and putting some pressure, putting it on the mind of the keeper, Stephanie Kranz. On the near side is Surf White. These two teams have played each other in a regional semifinal game, and it was won by the Surf White 1-0 last year, so they have seen each other before. We want to mention, though, that the Surf White has won this summer Surf Cup tournament last year in the under 13 category. And playing up here a year later in the under 14, and both teams, though, have won their games today earlier, and they have 8 points to start off, so both of them have been successful so far in this game or in the tournament play today. Ball on the near side will be a throw-in now. A throw-in. Mimi Lopez on a throw-in.
Come on, Bombers! You go, Bay Oaks!
Throw-in on the near side. Little collision now. Whipple has it and sends it to midfield. Retreating back is Pankey.
Good clear. Yeah.
And Kay Williams drives it up to the center circle across midfield where the Surf White win it, and then it is driven to the far side wide. On the throw-in, the Surf White at midfield. Wavamba, and then getting it out to her teammate, Mafucci. Mafucci tried to make a move, but that one was taken away in his space. Now, after winning the 50-50 ball, it comes out to the near side to Mimi Lopez. Lopez tried to make a move, and it goes out of play. The near side will be a throw-in. We have no score in the soccer match. Big day of action here at the 24th Annual Surf Cup in the city of Del Mar. Into the 6-yard box, and that time able to come out with it was Kay Williams. That one traveled across the box, but they weren't able to get anybody on it in their surf. Going to be a throw-in now for the Surf on the far side touchline. Caitlin Allen will do the duties. Allen's pass was interrupted there by a couple players for Bay Oaks, the Bombers, and now they are on the soccer ball and push it up the field towards the 18-yard box, but taken away now by Edwards. Edwards, Wavamba on the near side. Wavamba trying to chase it down, can't get to it as the Bombers showing their speed in the defense, getting back there. And that ball is driven out on the near side touchline. It'll be a throw-in. Holman Kelly throws it in. Now to Wavamba, eluding two players. Wavamba's pass toward the 18-yard box was taken away. We still have no score, as it's going to be a throw-in from the near side touchline. Greg Pointer, George Landman Video Sports Productions. Watching two outstanding teams play against each other here. And off the hand of Kay Williams. A couple of Bay Oaks Bombers get it, though. And here's now another try, and it's over the top of the net. That time taken by Stephanie Keelan. So Keelan found a ball at her doorstep and just took a drive, but a little bit too high on that attempt. Kay Williams got their hand off that ball from Wavamba, and that ball dribbling just past the goal line by a few feet, but nobody in the blue and white could get onto the soccer ball. Of course, the Surf White and the blue and white, and they have been going from right to left on your picture, and the Bay Oaks Bombers in the white with the yellow numbers and the blue shorts. Now to the outside is Keelan. Keelan advancing. Keelan in the corner with two players trying to mark her there, and it goes past the goal line as Keelan could not get another touch on the soccer ball. Good defense by the Bombers in the deep back. Still no score. Kay Williams, the keeper, will drive it upfield. Keelan a touch, quick touch. Over to Sanchez in the corner, but nice job in the deep back over off the side of that 18-yard box to get it out of play, the Bombers. The throw in now. And it goes out of play, and it was last touched by the Surf White. So the Bombers will throw it in, try to get it some sort of attack going up the field. Running onto it there, Lopez at the midfield. Now the Bombers have the touches. And they want to go diagonal to the near side. Do the Bombers. Bay Oaks could not get another player to touch it. And now they have it. Directed there, it was up to Edwards, who got it out of danger. Edwards again has to answer the call. Edwards has some speed and drives it on a long ball. Far wide of your picture. But Bay Oaks able to win it into space and drive it upfield. Bay Oaks tried to get in this tournament last year. There were some problems with the with the registration or something that the technical type stuff, paperwork and that, and they were not able to get in this tournament last year. But they are here this year, and they have been finalists in 3 straight tournaments from the time that they were around 12 years of age. Actually, take it back 11 years of age, up in the State Cup in Northern California. That one is deflected over the top of the net. As Williams happy about that one, as that one looked dangerous. And the deflection just a little bit off for the Surf White, trying to bid for the first goal of the game. And now there'll be a substitution of Bay Oaks Bombers as they will get in Leah Rivers-Burt into the contest. So Burt comes out, replacing Rachel Armstrong. Still no score in this soccer match, and it will be a goal kick by Kay Williams up the field. Running onto it there is Bresnahan. Quick touch over to Hicks. Hicks under a lot of pressure there, back to Bresnahan. And on the near side, Wavamba takes it away from Mulvihill. Wavamba in the corner. Her service towards the net is a nice save off the bounce by Kay Williams. Kay Williams now with the goal kick. Again, the Surf White able to get that ball into space and make something of it. And now the Bay Oaks Bombers want to try to do the same thing, as that one was sent behind Edwards. She's able to get to it, but trying to put a lot of pressure on her is Burt. Burt chasing it down. However, that ball is driven past her upfield. A Bombers player touches it out of play, or actually was touched out by the Surf, and they will be able to throw it in, and we have a substitution now.
Let's go, Andy. Let's go, babe. Good job. Let's go, Andy. Let's go. All right. Way to work, Andy.
Pete Bellinger, the head coach for the Bay Oaks Bombers, getting another fresh player into the contest. Andy Romanoff is now in.
Go, Bombers! Come on, Eva. Come on.
Going to be a throw-in from the far side for the Northern California Bombers of Oakland, Alameda area. Now at midfield, the Surf White from down here in San Diego, putting the pressure on over in the corner. A lot of speed is Mafucci, and that is going to be a corner kick, last touched out by the Bombers. So the Bombers touching it past the goal line, and Wavamba will take the CK. Wavamba gets it a little bit behind the net, actually on top of the net. Adrian Ocampo, the head coach for the Surf White, would have liked a little different result that time from Wavamba.
Let's go, Andy. Let's go, Madison. Come on, Kate. All right, Bombers.
Coming in now is Madison Ornstill. So Madison try and do some midfield work. Kay Williams with the goal kick. We still have no score in the first half between the Surf White and the Bay Oaks Bombers. And a girls under 14 action here in the 24th annual Surf Cup. Keelan with some space, and she was fouled. So now will be a free kick at that position as the center ref marks the spot. Jasmine Edwards lines it up. Sometimes it's just a decoy. We'll see if she actually drives the ball. And Edwards will get it. It's in the 18-yard box, but they are not able to get enough touches on it, and out comes the Bay Oaks Bombers, showing the type of team they are, as there are many teams that would have had a problem right there with the Surf White, but not this time for the Bay Oaks Bombers. They had a pretty good wall built up, and even though Kayla Rayhon kind of did a dummy run and then the ball was struck off of that wall, they were able to find it and get it out of danger in the 18-yard box, were the Bay Oaks Bombers. Coming in now is number 7, Devin De La Rosa. So De La Rosa is going to throw it in to Wavamba. She gets a return pass. And it rolls over there to Rayhon. And Rayhon, one of the players that scored numerous goals last year in the 23rd Annual Surf Cup Summer Tournament.
Way to work, Eva. Good job, Eva.
And coming in now, it's going to be a substitution. Jacqueline Ong. So Ong comes in for the Bay Oaks Bombers. Edwards, and she just drives it all the way back to her keeper, Stephanie Kranz. And Kranz gives it over to one of her defenders, and Kranz just drives it up toward the center circle. However, the Bay Oaks Bombers winning it and sitting it in the box, where Kranz has to come over towards the outside of the box and make the save.
Good job, Oaks.
And now Kranz, who can drive the ball pretty far, but it was intercepted nicely that time by Tiffany Chin, driven upfield. In the corner, and it'll be a throw-in. And now in the attacking third, but there'll be a substitution first before play gets restarted. Abigail Mulvihill will come into the contest. They're going to play in the back. Edwards just outside the box, looking for a teammate. Can't get one long enough as it's driven back up towards her direction. The Bay Oaks Bombers on the attack, and Edwards comes over and drives it. Still in the field of play. Sanchez off the quick touch by Mimi Lopez. In the midfield area now, here's Wavamba, always dangerous there. And Wavamba going to try to run it down, but this was driven all the way back to Kay Williams, and Williams line drives it all the way up the field, and out of speed will be the case here. But Edwards gets to it first as she had Aaliyah Rivers-Burt chasing it down. On the wide side, trying to keep it in, and the Surf White do. Grigolak. Stevie getting it up to Mafucci, and then it goes out of play off of a Bay Oaks Bombers player, and it'll be a throw-in. Showing the speed, Laura Mafucci. And that ball is diagonal back, but taken away. Nobody there for the Surf White. Grigolak, plenty of time. Surf White still on a soccer ball on the wide side now, trying to get something going down to Central. And they have a player there, and that happens to be Mimi Lopez. Lopez now still on a soccer ball. Lopez now on a near side now being chased, and that ball will go out of play, and it is going to be a goal kick, as Lopez could not keep it in, couldn't keep control, and good defensive play by the Bay Oaks Bombers and not allow Lopez to get a good turn. Rachel Armstrong into the contest now, number 17 for
Come on, Bay Oaks. Come on, Bay Oaks.
the Bay Oaks Bombers, and they now get another player in there, and that's Michaela Freeman. So Freeman and Armstrong now into the contest for Bay Oaks Bombers. And wholesale substitutions for the Surf. And we will mention the names of those players as we see them. It looks like they partially turn around. 12, 2, and 3. That's Alexa Golden is into the contest. Courtney Ryan is into the contest. And Anna Bueller is in the contest. Anna Bueller has an outstanding sister who is playing for the national team, Rachel Bueller. Throw in. In the far side. This one, and the space is blocked nicely by the Bombers. Grigolak is still on it, though. Her pass intercepted. On the near side, continuing to hustle that time, Courtney Ryan, and Ryan gets a return pass.
Way to work, Amy!
And being tough there, Amy Cano. Cano would not allow Courtney Ryan to continue on. Now Ryan hustling in this game. Here in the first half, Devin De La Rosa going to try to throw it in, and let's see, do we have a substitution? And they're going to throw it in. The quick whistle, centering into the 18-yard box.
Nice. Fight for it. Let's go. Good job.
And that ball coming on a near side now.
Come on. Keep going. Come on, Rach.
Edwards and back. Drives it up past midfield. Nobody there but the opposite team, and they're able to get it out of danger towards the deep back. And the wide side, Bay Oaks trying to make a play where they can get going back up the field. They haven't had a lot of that in this game. The Surf White has kept it away from them. But then they have played well defensively to keep the Surf White from putting one in the net. Edwards in the space has it. Realizes she has plenty of time, gets it to Golden. Alexa Golden has a teammate there. A couple teammates bringing it up the field now. Haley Kakadelis, who has a sister who was an outstanding player in high school, Megan Kakadelis. And has done well in college and is trying to make her team make her name one of the names on the national team. The ultimate national team that everybody wants to be on. And on the near side, it'll be a throw-in.
Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate.
De La Rosa throws it in. Has a teammate there, but did not get it where she wanted to have it. Edwards now with a lot of time and is going to go to the opposite side of the field. Caitlin Allen was trying to run it down, but it went too far. Had too much pace on a soccer ball. On it now is Danielle Leyva. It goes out of play. We still have no score, and we are winding down towards halftime. Two teams playing good soccer here in the first half. And it's Surf White, a team that is definitely one of the top-ranked teams in the nation. And Bay Oaks Bombers up to the challenge so far. Ball headed toward the central now. Winning it is the Surf, and they are looking for a player to run onto it, and they just cannot get that as they were looking for Kayla Rejon. She's dangerous, and that time the ball went out of play. but it was lastly touched by the Bay Oaks Bombers, so it is going to be a CK. Or actually, it was a throw-in for the Surf White. De La Rosa with a throw-in. In the 18-yard box, up the 50-50 ball. And that's the end of the first half. Good action by both teams. And the Surf White had some chances, but they couldn't cash in on being in and around that 18-yard box because the Bay Oaks Bombers defense played well. Stick with us. We'll be back after a brief intermission where you will just see what the coaches are doing as far as trying to employ their teams to be ready for the second half of action. We'll be right back. We are underway here in the second half. The Surf White will be going from left to right on your picture screen, and the Bay Oaks Bombers right to left. And it is a scoreless game here in the second half. 25 minutes of play. And both coaches have implored their ladies to step it up, obviously, and do something to try to win this game. A shot there by Whipple, a little bit offline, but that ball was driven quite well by Kristen Whipple. McKay Williams now with a goal kick from the 6-yard box. And Whipple with the header, bringing it down off the 50-50 ball, and winning it now is Eva Hicks. Hicks into space. Ball going over to Tiffany Chin, and then take it away back up the field. To serve. Plenty of numbers in that midfield area. Whipple still dribbling. Whipple finding a teammate wide open with some space as she cuts it back and then takes a shot. But the save is made by Kay Williams. Kayla Rejon. Kayla Rejon has the ability to put the ball in the back of the net, otherwise known as finish. And she will definitely be trying to see if she can do that again. This is a tournament that she's done well in. And again, as I mentioned in the first half, scored goals in actually last year to help win ball games. Soccer ball games, that is. Back on the counterattack is Devin De La Rosa. Wavamba trying to use her speed on the wide side, trying to get around a player there, but cannot. Good defense on the deep back out on the wide. Marking Wavamba very well, not allowing her to turn and send a pass toward the central. But a throw in for the Surf White. Coming on to it and making a nice play was Hicks. However, it goes back to that 18-yard box. Are they onside? The Surf, they have players there in the central. It's still heading around. Wavamba directs it towards the 6-yard box, taken away, and lots of pressure put on the Bay Oaks Bombers, but they're equal to the task as the Surf White not able to get a good direct shot on the net. Kay Williams with the goal kick. Opportunities like that are ones that, as the game goes on, if you are the Surf White, you are saying we have to begin to cash in. And if you're the Bay Oaks Bombers, you have to continue to say we have to be strong, we have to be tough, stand tall in the back, and make sure those plays do not result in a goal. And as it goes on, it works mentally for the Bay Oaks Bombers as they continue to play tough, and an opportunity that they might have a chance to win this game. That's definitely coming in at favorites being a Surf White, but as I mentioned, both teams have won their first games today in Surf Cup action 2004. Greg Porter for George Landerman Video Sports Productions as Kay Williams gets a soft roll to her on the redirected shot, and it's driven upfield now. The Surf White on the near side. They do not have anybody to connect onto it, so Bellinger will throw it in. Surf White on the soccer ball, now trying to go down to Central. Retreating back, though, nicely is Mulvihill. Toward the 18-yard box, here's Mulvihill again, and it goes off of Rejon, as Rejon knew that ball was going to be directed right at her and deflected it. And the pressure is on for the Surf White. Here they go again. Leba.
Slide! Taylor, push! Slide over!
On it now is De La Rosa. In a quarter to Wavamba. Couldn't get a next extra touch on a soccer ball as it's knocked out of play by the Bay Oaks Bombers. It'll be a throw-in. Just the first few minutes of the second half. And it's girls under 14 action. The Bay Oaks Bombers and a Surf White. On it now is Leva. Directs it toward the 18-yard box where the save is made by Williams. Williams on a line drive. Went to the low side, able to grab it and send it upfield now. Only a few players back for the Surf, as they had reduced the size of the field and now driven out of play by Edwards towards us on the near side. Good shot there. The coach's daughter, Bellinger, Annie, throwing it in. Comes back out off of the Bay Oaks team, and it's thrown in now by the Surf on the near side. Going to be a throw in by the Surf White. A little Edwards in the back. Being chased down there by Pankey. Off the diagonal pass as they go back up the field. The Surf, good passing. And to be highly ranked, you have to be a pretty good passing team. Here's Wavamba. Wavamba cannot get another touch on it as staying tall in his space and taking it away from her and back up the field on a counter. In the corner. Retreating back is Grigolac. And Grigolac drives it back upfield. Finds a teammate, De La Rosa, who tries to look for Wavamba, but it's taken away. And sent back toward the Central. Bay Oaks Bombers, they have some touches and a redirect and a save by Kranz. Stephanie Kranz had to come off the line a little bit and watch what was going to happen with that soccer ball. Now redirected there by Kayla Rayon. And this ball is headed out of play at the near side.
Let's mark up here and drop in here. Come on. Drop in here.
Going to be a throw in for the Surf White.
That's fine.
Alyssa Sanchez throwing it in to Edwards. Edwards driving it up field now.
Ball.
Here is a long ball played to Rejon. Goes around. One player tries to get the second ball and can't do it. And it's going to be a goal kick. Good defense that time on the dangerous Rejon. And it will be now a substitution for the Bay Oaks Bombers as they get in Leah Rivers-Burt back into the contest. Kay Williams will get the goal kick going. And ball now towards the central. Running on to it is Leva. Leva working it out to the wide side as a teammate Grigolak. Grigolak running up from the back. Here's Wavamba toward the 18-yard box. They still are on it, but Bay Oaks has it. Wavamba's going to take a shot and just missed it on a near post. Wavamba saw the ball rolling free, and she knew she could get enough of a accurate shot and just missed getting it inside a near post. Can put some velocity in the ball, so now it's going to be a corner kick. Into the 18-yard box, a hitter, they couldn't bring it down as Bay Oaks now will have it on the near side.
Get your shape.
And it's
Pitch
going
in.
to be a throw-in for the Surf White.
Come on here now. On 5.
No score in the soccer match here in the second half. Oh, about 9 or 10 minutes gone, so we're getting to the halfway point of the second half. Ball driven out by Mimi Lopez. Lopez would have liked to have that one back. Maybe bring it to a teammate. Could not do it. A little anxious on the play, and now coming in is Jacqueline Ong, number 21. I believe they had 2 substitutions. Madison Ornstill, if I didn't mention her in the game, she has been in the game. Or either she just came in the game.
Come on, Eva. Come on, Kate. Let's go.
Kay Williams.
Come on, let's go.
Edwards reducing the size of the field and looking for Rejon. Rejon is there and is able to try and direct a pass, but it comes out as is blocked nicely. Mimi Lopez toward the 18-yard box, but they play well in the back to the Bay Oaks Bombers to get it out of play, and this one is driven over in the corner, and Kay Williams will drive it upfield and try and see if she can get a teammate to try and get some offensive attack going here. The Surf do well at getting to that soccer ball and getting the touches and making it difficult for that. Sanchez over into the corner for Holman Kelly. Kelly back to Sanchez. A ball that could be handled by Wavamba, brought over towards the net, but nicely handled there by Williams.
Come on, Bay Oaks, let's go.
Edwards retreating back. Jasmine Edwards, who's played well in the back for the Surf White, has not given up any of the chances that could be critical in this game. She is the only young lady out there wearing a headband on either team. by Edwards this time, but there is Mimi Lopez in the space as it goes off the foot of Holman Kelly, and they go on a counterattack. And let's see, we don't have an onside call, and a blast by Wavamba, just could not get it into the net. Wavamba had everybody beat that time, and she was onside. And it is now going to be a goal kick. And Wavamba might be coming out. She's coming out. 3 players are coming out. Leva and Mimi Lopez. And they might just be going to get a breather for a minute so they can come back in with a lot more pressure and be able to withstand the last few minutes. Bay Oaks bringing fresh players in also, and we'll mention those names as they touch that soccer ball to this game. But the Lady Bombers have been up to the task here on this overcast day here in Del Mar against the Surf White. Again, as I mentioned, they played them before in a regional tournament last year and lost 1-0, so they know how to stay close to the Surf. And they've shown again today for almost 2/3 of the game that they can continue to do that. Off the 50-50 ball, and it's going to be thrown in by the Surf. Off the header. And it's going to be a throw-in as Orange Steel was out of play. Alyssa Sanchez will throw it in. Sanchez always instrumental in something that's going to be positive for the Surf whenever they try and get something going offensively. And it's going to be a substitution for the Bay Oaks Bombers. And it's coming out of the contest, Eva Hicks. And coming in now is Jacqueline Ong. So Ong into the contest again. Try to put pressure on the Surf. Knocked out by Sanchez, and a throw in. Throw in by Orange Steel. Whipple able to go around 3 players, but slowing the ball down was Bellinger beautifully, and now it goes back the other way at a quick turn there by Cano. Cano wants to try to get that soccer ball back, but her teammate has it now. It is just Cano and Leah Rivers-Burt in that space offensively to try to make a play to get around those defenders, led by Edwards. And that will be the key in this game if, obviously, they are to win. They being the Bay Oaks Bombers. Coming in now is Emily Pankey. And I mentioned the names, the key names for you on the other side for the Surf White. One of the key things right now for the Bay Oaks Bombers is Wavamba's not in the game. And back the other way with it is Annie Romanoff. Romanoff being marked heavily in the corner. And let's see. It is going to be a throw-in. I know it is. It's going to be a goal kick for the Surf. Misread the signal by the linesman. Off the header. Bryant bringing it down and trying to get it there was Rejon, but Kayla wasn't able to do it. It's good play on the near side. Back the other way we go. Edwards in her own deep third. Has time. Drives it. It's intercepted, though, there momentarily by Ong, but they could not get to it. And now Edwards has to retreat again. And it will go out of play at the near side. It'll be a throw-in, though, for the Surf in their own deep back. And here in the last few minutes, the Bay Oaks Bombers trying to continue to pressure on. And it'll be a throw-in now for the Surf White. Alyssa Sanchez again. Sanchez. A headed ball that time by her teammate, Holman Kelly, but she did it right to the other team. And now another throw in for the serve, this time by Kaylin Allen. In the central, now to the wide side of the field, running onto it is Mulvihill, and Mulvihill sends it down on a long ball, trying to get Burt to run onto it, but Burt can't get to it. As it's taken away by Edwards. Edwards strong in the back. Edwards, the big answer for the Surf in this game defensively. Edwards to Whipple, and she draws it back as they want to go switch it to this side. Ray Holm. Ray Holm heads the ball up forward, looking that time for Holman Kelly, Lindsay, and ran out of room there. Too much pace on a ball, and again, head coach Pete Bellinger making some more substitutions. He brings his daughter out for a breather and some fresh players in, and we will mention those as they touch that soccer ball. Here's the Surf White now. Rayhon has space, can be dangerous, cuts it back. Rayhon around two players, sends it into the box, but nobody there for the Surf White. And so coming back the other way is Kano. Kano looking for a teammate, Burt, and Burt has it. And it goes off of Edwards, and it will be a throw-in for the Surf. But Kano, trying to make the big play into space, was able to get it forward, but not enough time for Burt to make a play. Time running down in the soccer match. Substitutions again. And coming in, Eva Hicks. There's a lot of thought that if the Bay Oaks Bombers can come out of this game with a tie, that it would be something of a mental victory in this game, in this tournament. However, at the same token, they would have to come away with a tie, as the Surf are not going to give up until that double whistle. And here's a shot just off the hands of Williams. And what did I just tell you? It doesn't take long for them to take a blast and try to win the game. And that time, the shot taken by Laura Mafucci, and Williams able to stand tall and get up in the air and knock it over the top of the box. And actually, they say she didn't touch it at all, so that's why she got the goal kick. But she definitely protected it going to the top side. Here come the Bay Oaks Bombers now as it rolls back to Stephanie Kranz. And Madison Ornstein just kind of running by her. We'll let her know that we're still coming. Mafucci, it was dangerous in that last sequence. Drops it back off to De La Rosa on the wide side now. Here's Keelan. Keelan, a centering pass is broken up, but they have Rayhon, who's dangerous, is blocked. Good job by Bay Oaks there in the 18-yard box, as Emily Pankey was there on the directed shot towards that net by Rayhon. Kayla always dangerous. Here's a header outside the 18-yard box. Over into the corner, De La Rosa. Devin De La Rosa finds a teammate, and now Whipple's on it. Whipple outside the 18-yard box. Can't move forward as it was played well in the space. Here's a centering pass, a headed attempt, and it goes wide. Alyssa Sanchez, who's been dangerous before. And that time, she was looking for somebody to hit it, and it just went off to the other side of the net. Chances the Surf might have had in this game, but they have not been able to finish. Some parts of it, their mistakes. but more importantly, it has been defensive act by the Bay Oaks Bombers that has made it tough for them to put one in the net. Bay Oaks up to the task. Whipple to try, and this one is a little bit too far. The center ref now beginning to think on how this game is going towards ending. And he's not looking at his watch yet, but there's no doubt that he has it in his mind. And now here's Wavamba, who comes in. Substitutions for the Bay Oaks Bombers, and we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. And here's Edwards. Edwards now. Jasmine Edwards, always dangerous, over two. In the corner again, Sanchez. Sanchez directs it at 18-yard box, and a header by Rayon is missed. Rayon was right there in the central of the box and could not get it in.
You've got to be you to go. You've got to challenge that.
And you see why the Surf White have had success as they continue to move up in the age bracket. They get older and wiser at the game. But obviously the Bay Oaks Bombers have been showing why they are so good in Northern California, as they've been finalists for 3 years in a row up there. And they're not afraid of tournaments. And they have come in here showing the Surf White that they can play and play well. And this game is still a scoreless tie.
10 yards.
Edwards.
Annie, make sure nobody runs free.
Is going to have an opportunity for a free kick.
Get in line with the goal.
And let's see how the Bay Oaks Bombers are able to defend it. Edwards will drive it on a bending ball, trying to get a header. She does by Wavamba. Coming there is Ray, but able to do it, and that's the end of the game on a save by Williams, and it is a scoreless tie. And there's no doubt that you're probably going to see these two in the quarterfinals or semifinals trying to win it all, because they showed their ability to play the game today, and we wish both of them well in the 24th annual Surf Cup here in 2004. We hope you enjoyed all the action. I'm Greg Porter for George Landman Video Sports Productions, saying take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. Bye now. Greg Porter back here with some Bay Oaks Bombers after a scoreless tie game. Fantastic game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I have some of the ladies that played in this game today. And girls, take it away.
So I'm Sydney Choi, and I play right inside defense, and I'm number 18. And basically our team is like really special because we're all really good friends and we play for each other. And yeah, and so San Diego's pretty fun, and we're looking forward to moving on in the tournament and maybe getting to the finals. Yeah.
Or hopefully we'll win.
Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Bresnahan, and I'm number 2, and I play defensive center mid with other people, and with Tiffany and a bunch of other people. Yeah, thousands of us. Okay, and yeah, San Diego's been really fun. We came down here last year, but I like this year more, or 2 years ago, but I like this year more because I'm closer with my teammates, and they're like sisters to me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to the finals and winning. Here's Annie.
Okay, my name's Annie Bellinger. I'm number 7, and I play left outside mid, I play left back, and I play left inside defense. And
Talk a little bit about the game today and what they were trying to do to you guys.
they were trying to beat us, and we were like, hell no. And then, so we shut them out. And
You played them before.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about.
Oh, right.
Did they do anything differently this time than the last time you played them last year?
They played more to feet this time, and we played them last year in Hawaii in the semifinals and regionals, and it was a pretty close game. And we lost 1-0, and they scored in like the last 10 minutes. And the game was pretty much the same. But they play more on the ground this time instead of all over the top. And they're a very good team, but you know, who can beat us? So.
Oh, here's no, I'm kidding. I'm Madison Ornstill, and I play outside mid, either side, but usually on the right, I think. I'm not sure. And I'm number 4. Today's game, I thought we played well, but I wish we had more offense because it was really hard to just like hold them back the whole time. And I would have really liked to win, but a tie is really good too. And I think the team is a lot better this time we played. That's because, but I don't really remember last time we played them. Us and them, both. And this team is really a pleasure to be on because we all, again, are like sisters. And we all, like in the conference room yesterday, we all started crying. I'm not going to say why because we'll all start. Okay,
No,
I'm
not. And then not tell.
No, it's fine because we all know what it is if this is our tape, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so we really care for each other, and it's really fun to be on this team, even though you have to work really hard.
Yeah.
Anybody want the mic again?
I just wanted to say before Caitlin leaves that I love her.
Me too. And I love all you guys
Where are you
too.
going, Caitlin?
I'm going to Cincinnati.
Okay. You
In
gonna play
Ohio.
soccer out there?
Yeah, I already found a team and stuff, but no one can beat you guys.
So if you come in a tournament, you know.
I won't
you know,
guard
the
you.
tournament,
I'm not gonna play.
say hello to them.
Of course.
Yeah, all right.
No, she'll go past us like she didn't know us.
Okay, girls.
Okay,
well,
there's
thank
some
you
more
very
people.
much.
Why?
And good luck in the rest of the tournament, and good luck enjoying yourself down here in Southern California. And we're going to talk to some more of the Bay Oaks Bombers in just a moment. Greg Porter back here with some more Bay Oaks Bombers, and they had a fantastic game here today against a great team, the Surf White. And I'll let them introduce themselves and talk a little bit about their experience being on this team.
I'm Taylor Lee. I play forward and midfield, and my number's 9.
I'm Andy Romanoff. I play left defense, and I'm number 6.
I'm Michaela Freeman. I play forward and midfield, and I'm number 15.
And I'm Abby Mobile, and I'm number 32, and I play defense.
Okay, girls, do you want to say anything about the game today, each one of you?
I think we played really hard, and it was really cool to kind of tie them because last time they beat us, and they're like a really good team, and it felt good to tie them because now we know that we're on their level.
Well, they're like the Surf White is the #1 team in the nation or something like that. So it felt really good to tie them. And because last time we played them, well, I think we've definitely improved. And so, okay.
I think we played really good. And let's see. Last time I wasn't here with the team, so this is a new team for me, and they were really good, but I think we brought our A game and we played really good.
Okay. Well, I wasn't here either, and I didn't really know what to expect from the other team, but like we played really well. So I'm proud of everybody. Yay!
What do you think girls like about being on this team versus your other team?
This team's it's like better competition, and like we made it to the state cup finals, and with my other team we didn't, and so that was really fun to be in state cup, and I think I would have never been here with my other team.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so it's really fun being on this team, and I love everyone here.
You guys gonna go to Disneyland or do anything while you're down here?
Surf City thing? I don't know. Taylor can tell you.
We'll probably just hang out in our hotel and swim and
Go to like a water park thing.
Yeah.
Forgot the name of it.
Soak City.
Yeah, there you go. Soak City. Sounds good. All right, well, thanks, girls. It looks like you guys are going to have a wonderful time down here, and especially in this tournament because you're playing real well. And good luck to you, and hopefully we see you again.
Thank you.
Greg Porter back here with some more Bay Oaks Bombers, a wonderful team from Northern California. They're going to introduce themselves and talk a little bit about their experience playing soccer today here in the Surf Cup 2004.
Hello. I'm Tiffany Chan, and I play midfield, and I'm number 3.
My name's Emily Pankey, and I'm number 35, and I play forward and sweeper. My name's Krista Klichewski, and I play defense, and I'm number 13.
My name is Jacqueline Ong. I'm number 21, and I play in the midfield.
Jacqueline, talk a little bit about your experience in the game today and what you're looking forward to in this tournament.
Well, the experience today, it's a lot harder because we can challenge ourselves and we can improve from our mistakes. And from basically the next games that we play, we just want to improve and just learn more and hopefully advance. Yeah.
Well, I didn't actually get to play today because I have an ankle injury, but I'm hoping to be back soon. And I can tell you it's torture to just have to sit there and watch from the sidelines. But I was really excited to see everyone work so hard because we've been wanting to beat this team last time, and it was good. It felt like revenge.
Great.
Well, I'm new this year, and I think this is a good experience because these are the top teams from the country, right?
Sure.
And I think it's pretty fun also. And yeah, here you go.
I think this experience was very enjoyable, and it was really a lot of fun, although I'm injured, which is bad. Yeah.
Will you be able to play in the next game, or that's going to take you out for the tournament, or what's going to happen?
Well, it depends, yeah, to see how it feels tomorrow.
Okay. Well, good luck on that. And you guys really played well today. And again, yes, they are one of the top teams, if not the #1 team right now in the nation. And they won this tournament last year. And nobody can say that you guys didn't put out 100% today because it definitely showed. And I know you guys feel that way. So good luck in the rest of the tournament, however it turns out to be. But there's no doubt that you guys have made a name for yourselves here in the Surf Cup 2004. Good luck, girls.
Thank you.
Greg Porter back here with the last of the Bay Oaks Bombers, and again, you've heard some candid comments from some of the girls that participated in the game today, and here's some more that are going to tell you about their experience playing in the game and in the tournament, what they look forward to in the rest of the tournament.
I'm Eva Hicks. I'm number 5, and I play midfield and forward.
I'm Leah Rivers-Burt. I'm number 14, and I play midfield and forward.
I'm Amy Connell. I'm number 19. I play forward and midfield.
I'm Kay Williams. I'm number 16, and I play goalie.
Okay, Kay, talk a little bit about your play as the keeper, how tough it was dealing with them and some of their play in the 18-yard box, and just your team and how it responded to it.
Well, my defense was really strong, and it really boosted up my confidence. But with this team, you really have to make sure you don't leave anyone unmarked, because they'll do something bad. And so, yeah. And so you really have to be really aggressive. But the defense did a really good job.
Okay.
Joy. I think today we did really good, although I wasn't with them when we played them last time. But I heard that we lost 1-0. But yeah, since everybody's telling me that, I guess they're really good in that past game, I think today that I guess we did a lot better than a lot of people thought we would, because we tied with the #1 team in the nation. So
today's game kind of brings confidence for you guys against teams of that skill ability, right? And it may very well prove to be that you guys can overcome that kind of a thing. It's a good challenge.
This is my first time here at Surf Cup, so it's pretty fun. And I never played this team. I know that they're a tough team to beat, being the #1 team in the nation, and we played hard enough to tie them, so that was really good. And it was a really fun experience to be here and to be playing here against teams that are so good.
Talk a little bit about your game, the first game that you guys played in the tournament today, and how you as a team have maybe gotten better as each game has gone on, or you're just keeping an even pressure on teams.
I think we've been playing pretty well this whole tournament, and we're really not only fighting for every ball, but we're just playing with our hearts every time, and going in hard for every tackle and everything. And I don't know, this game we knew who we were playing, and we knew that they were a really good team, and so we knew we had to step it up. But everyone really wanted so bad to win this, or even to tie. And we just gave it all we had, and we we did it.
How did you injure your ankle?
I was running down the field, and I stepped over the ball, and then I landed on my ankle sideways.
And how do you think it's going to be for you guys? Got any more games today, or?
We have 2 more games tomorrow.
Okay.
I think it'll be pretty good. I'm hoping.
Keep that ice on it overnight,
Yep.
and see how it plays out tomorrow. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, any last shout out you guys want to put out for the team, since you guys are the last girls?
Oh yeah.
Speaking to your parents or anybody watching this video.
I want to say to our whole team that we did an awesome job. We've been playing our hearts out every game, and we're always there for each other, and we support each other. And especially to Caitlin Bresnahan, this is her last tournament, and I think that for me, every game this tournament, I'm just trying to play my hardest and go hard for every ball, because that's what she does. And just we love having her on our team, and we're gonna miss her.
Yeah, we're playing for everyone here. We're not just trying to win. We want to play for everyone on our team and try and do as good as we can. And so I think that's what we've been doing, and just got to keep it up. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Mom. Okay, well, yeah, since Caitlin's leaving, you gotta say hi to her. Hi, Caitlin. And, yeah, I think that we're doing pretty good playing for each other. So, yeah, I think okay.
Yeah, we've just been playing for each other, and we've been playing really well as a team, and we'll all miss Caitlin next year, and yeah.
Okay, thanks, Kay. And the rest of the Bay Oaks Bombers here, and I'm Greg Porter saying I hope you enjoyed again all the comments of the those who were interviewed today, as well as the action out on the field. It was very spirited, and obviously this is a great tournament, so there's a lot of tight competition, and it will continue to be that way for both of these two teams. And we hope that you take care of yourself, and God bless. Until next time, bye-bye.